Howdy, welcome back to episode 44 of the Seablock Journey. I apologize for not having an episode yesterday. There's a plumbing issue in my house that I spent literally all day fixing. So I did not have time to play any Factorio. I did a little, but the only thing I could get done was expanding the area down here, and that was while I was AFK. So not really active playing or doing anything like that. So in this episode, I think it would be cool if we started out by designing our late game sludge stack, right? So if you guys remember, my whole plan with this area is everything will be connected by trains. I've gotten a bit of a better understanding of trains. I would still say I'm a train beginner, but a trainee, if you will. Okay, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry for that one. But yeah, I think we can just jump right in and just start requesting things. So I guess I could show you a hell mod here. So this hell mod here would be producing, where is it? 1800 mineral sludge. Long story short, if we want to make 15 of each science, we're going to need something like 300,000. 4,500, 40,000 plus 36, so that's what? Around 80. Okay, so then we're up to 125. And then finally, okay. So sorry, I was wrong. We only need 250,000 mineral sludge. So yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can make. Let's see, 2,000 per stack. So keep in mind that would mean that I would need. Let's see, how many of that would that be? That would be. Yeah, I would need 120 of these stacks to make it so that I could make the amount of sludge that I want. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we should just get started, right? Let's see. First, let's look into how many lanes we'll need. So we have 200 there, and we'd fit 45. So maybe what I do is I actually change that to be a increment of 45. So 2250. Let's do that instead. So 225 divided by 45. I believe that's 5. Yeah. So I have 5 whole lanes of full slag belts. So let's request electrolyzers. Let's give ourselves 10. That should be enough. Okay, so let's look here. 180. So 180. So that means that we're going to have 10 if we double-side it, which I think we should, right? I think it makes sense to double-side it. Okay. So what that means is we will have... Oh, I didn't even check how much water this is. 7,200. Oh no, 22,000. So let's see, 22,000 divided by 1,200. Okay, so that means I need 4 things of water for each of these. Yeah. Wow. Okay. And I'm gonna need a lot of hydro plants too. Okay, so let's get started with this. Not chemical plant, electrolyzer. So let's just start it right here. So we would have this guy here doing this recipe, right? Wrong recipe. Doing this recipe. Okay. And then we would have blue belts like this. Okay, and then we would have another guy here. Same recipe. Blue belts, yes, okay. Okay, that's right. It needs to be offset by 2. Forgot that. So it would be like this. And we would want 10 of these, but for now, let's just get this guy set up. There we go. There we go, and there we go. So that's those guys set up. And then I would want to vent the extra in a way that it's hopefully tileable. So, let's see. I go... how do I do this? Can't go there. Okay, well, one could go here. So we have that guy being vented, and then we just go here, and then that guy's getting vented. So that would be that. Okay, so we have that going. These guys will get water. Yeah, these guys will get water. Okay, so now we just need to figure out the, wait. Now this won't work, right? So whenever we have this, we'll have another one here, which won't have anything to connect to. So I need to change where this guy is. So if I go there, right, we still need to figure out how to get that there, don't we? So that doesn't work. Okay. Didn't think about that, did I? Okay, so this is the one we have a trouble with, right? So where else could we fit this? Because we'll have to have this guy go like this, right? We'll have to have that. So now I need to fit this guy in somehow. Or, well, no, actually, I don't need that guy to connect, do I? So we can just go like that. Because it doesn't need to connect to this one. Because it'll have its own with that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think we're good then. Now, this one's going to be in the way, though, right? Because when I copy this and I place this here, yeah, see, so this guy's in the way. Okay. See, these are the issues you have to think about. Okay. So, because, what did I say? I said we also have this going here, right? We have that going here, and then it comes out. So we need to get this guy set up in a way that it can still get this gas, right? I wish there was one that was like at the output just on the left. It's what I wish. But yeah, it doesn't have that. Let's see. Okay, so wait, we delete that guy. We go here, and then we go here. Yes, okay, that's it. Now, when I tile this, I think it works, right? Yes, okay, cool. There we go. Oh, okay. I had to use the noggin there. Oh, shoot. Okay. We also need to scoot this guy back one, don't we? Or preferably, we scoot it back two, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's too long now. That's okay. Make it plastic then. Alright, there we go. And now we are right on the edge. So that's not great, but whatever. Okay. So we've done that. This is for the slag, right? Yeah, so that's for the slag to go out. Or no, actually, I should redo that. So that is the slag going out. But really what we need is each of these guys to have one, and then there's one for the anodes that comes in. Right, so each of these guys is going to be able to pull from there. Okay, and then they're going to have filter inserters on there, like this. Okay, and then we'll change the offset on this guy to be that, and then it'll be used electrodes, and then this guy will be slag. Okay, and then we'll copy those down there onto there, and then copy these onto here. Oh my gosh, I made this too far away. I thought I moved it by 2. Maybe I did. Oh, that's right. I was leaving room in case I wanted to do a whole thing of water. That's right. So with this design here, I will need power poles in the center. That is something I will need. So let's get that set up. Let's see. I think we can go here. Yeah, what we'll do is on the center of these guys is where we'll do it. So that guy will have one. Go there. And there. Okay. Then I'm guessing we just need one connection to start this out. But there we go. Okay, cool. So we have all of those guys set up now. So that should mean that this whole thing is done and ready to be tiled. So that is, let's see, 2. I said I need 10 on each. Yeah, I said 10 on each, I think. Right. So let's check that again. 180 divided by 5, or sorry, divided by 10 is 18. So I need 18 in each of these. Whoa, I was way off. Okay, so let's see. 4, 6. Okay, so 4. 6. 4, 6, 8. Oh wait, no. That's more than that. That's 12. Okay, I was like, wait a second. Okay. 12, 16, 18. So that's 18. So that's one row right there. And now I need to get water for all of these guys. Oh, and I forgot to put that in the blueprint. Oh well, that's an easy thing to add. Okay, so over here we want to go. And line up here. Okay, and that should allow us to fit 2 of these guys. Yep, 1, 2, 2. Now, in theory, this is enough water. In theory, this is enough water. Okay, so let's see. 18, perfect. And we do want to do the thing where we go here with a top up. Same thing here with a top up. Alright, there we go. Let's place this, get this kick started. Okay, there we go. Power pole there. So, these guys are all good now, almost. Okay. Cool, so that is one of the 5 lanes, right? what I'm gonna do then is copy that. Alright, and then one wide gap here is what we need. So we need a one wide gap. So can't put it here. That mixes fluids. So it goes there. So 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I'm hitting the stuff. That's no worries. We'll lose logistics in this area, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll lose logistics in the center here, but I don't think that's a problem. Guess we'll find out, won't we? If that ever gets demolished, we'll find out. Okay, we're just gonna do it. Alright, so now when we look on our map here, yeah, we have a logistic blind spot in the center. That's okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so just one more. Alright, there we go. And now we need to do the explosives for this. Okay. Okay. There we go, and there we go. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, go, and then last one. There we go. Okay, and now all these guys need a power pole connecting them, it seems. So let's do that. Yeah, there we go. So now all of these guys should be done. I feel like I have this issue where like bots just aren't making it. I don't know why, but it seems like randomly just some of my blueprints don't get finished. And I don't know why. I don't know why at all. I had that issue a lot with the landfill where I'll just have patches where the bots just didn't fill it in, and I don't know why it does that. It looks like all of these are fine, so I'm not too sure. Let's see. So this is the bot coming with it? No. Okay. So we've done that. And now we need to set up this. So 56. So that means we'll need 12 chemical plants per handling this. I guess we should do the hydro plants first though, shouldn't we? Right, we should do those first. So let's look into that. We need 54, so that means we need 11 per each of these. And they're going to need, 14, is that right? 14 pumps? Oh, sorry, 16,000 divided by 1,200. 14 pumps, yeah. Cool, I was right. Alright, then, I guess first what we should do is sort this out, right? So, we want to go slag to the right. Alright, and then slag to the right. And then this should give us one belt of slag. And then this should be all of our dirty electrodes. So dirty electrodes like that, and then our slag like this. So in this area, I'm going to start trying to work in hydro plants, I guess. So we'll get these guys started here. I should really look into how much a thing can void per second. So I think that's here. Wait, let's look at this. So it's 400 every 5 seconds. So for every 80, I need a clarifier. Right, because the clarifier speed is 1, I'm guessing? No, it's 2. Okay, so for every 160, I need a clarifier. So when we're down here, we have 2,000 saline water, so 2126 divided by 160. So yeah, 14 clarifiers for each of these. So that means each of these groups of 11 that I do will need 3 clarifiers for the mineralized. Okay. Cool. So we now have our hydro plants. I think our first step should be setting up the water for these guys. So I said I needed 14 pumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that looks like we have to do this in 2 sets then. So let's see. We have 1. And then let's see. So this guy would be making purified water. We want 1, 2, 3 between these guys. So that should allow us to, oh wait, whoops, this guy should be like this, but yeah. So 6, 8, 10, 12. So that would be 12, right? Guess we'll do the same thing here. Oops. 12. Okay, this is all doing this. Okay, there we go. Now let's start getting things routed. So all of these waters connected. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm taking purified water to the center. That is what I'll do. So the center lane will be where all the purified water goes. And this is a lot of purified water. So I'm going to have 2 lanes of it. So we'll have lane 1, then lane 2 of purified water. It is just going to be purely coming from these guys here, and then these are going to be coming purely from here. Okay. Now, saline water. I will continue like this. Yeah. So that's what we'll do for saline water. So we'll get all of this going. Okay, and now we just need to continue normal water. So that means normal water can go... let's see. Oh man, am I like just barely not able to fit how I want this to? There's a chance I'm just barely not able to fit how I want this to. Yeah, because we need this, which means we need to go like this, which would mean we need to go here. So we can't have that. Dang, okay. Gotta think about this then. Yeah, I gotta think about this. How do I get the water in? Okay. I'm surprised this whole thing's an even number wide. Oh well. Sure, it's something to do with odds adding up. Okay, so let's just focus on the water here. Can't go here. Can't go here. So, I mean, this one is easy. Right? Maybe if we do something where we alternate. No, because we can't do that. Huh. So I can get one of these guys. Yeah, that one's easy to get. Oh, no, the top is actually easy. We can do the... No, we can't. We can almost do the top. No, we can't. Yeah. No. Okay. Let's think about this. There's gotta be a way. I'm sure there's a way. Maybe if we go... Oh yeah, wait. Can we just go saline up instead? Maybe if we just go saline up instead, it'll work out. Ah, we can't go sailing up down here. So down here we can't do that. But on the top we can. So on the top we can do that, which means we can do water on the top like this. So water can go like that now. Oh man, I made a gap of 4 here. Okay, cut all of this. Scoot it over one. There we go. Okay, but now I still need to figure out water for the bottom. So the top should have water now. All of these should be going now, once we get the pipes fixed. But these should all be going. Which means I just need to figure out down here. Trying to think how I can do this. Oh, there is an easy way to do this, isn't there? Let's just move this up one. And then we can do that exact thing we did on the top. I find I do that a lot, where I just like set an arbitrary constraint and then I just never change it. Like, there's no reason that's where that pipe needed to be, but for some reason I just kind of tunnel visioned in on that. I think I do that a lot. Okay, there we go. So now that we've done that, we can get our water going like this. Okay. Get all of these guys hooked up. There we go. So now in theory, all of these will be going. Then let's just power all of these guys. Okay. So there we go. Right. We're gonna keep bringing this out. Okay. Let's see. Can we make this? Oh, it's so close. Okay. There we go. We're gonna say that's good enough. And then we'll go like that. Make sure it gets enough water. But yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So now our electrodes can run down there. And we should be good. Okay, so now this is where our electrodes come out. This is our dirty electrodes, right? So our dirty electrodes are there. That just means we need to move to the chemical plants now. So 11. I'm just gonna make that 12 per. Call that a day. Okay. Oh, I need the clarifiers first, though. So I said I needed 1, 2, 3. That's what I said I needed. Okay, so there we go. That means this will have to go like that. And then we'll have to pull out our purified water. Shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Yeah, so now we have our purified water here. Good stuff. We're venting all of our saline water. Okay. Gotta bring these out still. Okay. Yeah. Why aren't these guys building themselves, man? Don't understand. I don't understand. And this pipe isn't building itself. I really don't know what causes the bots to do that. But if they just get slowed down on their journey and then they can't make it or what. But it's super annoying. If anybody knows why bots sometimes just do this and freeze, I would really like to know so I can fix or plan around it. Whatever I need to do. Okay. So we did that. We said we're going to prioritize using... Oh, we're not going to prioritize using that water, are we? That means we would have to run pipes all the way down there, huh? Yes, in theory we have room. In theory we have room, but in practice, do I want to have to do that? Not really. So I guess we'll just plan on clarifying it all. So let's look at this. So we have 1800, and I said for each 160 we need a clarifier. Okay, so we'll need 2 clarifiers for mineralized water per side, and then 7200. Yeah, and then we need 9 for water, so we're gonna need 11 clarifiers total. So let's see. If we just ran it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that goes forever. Okay. I see. Yeah, maybe we do try to run the water then. That's not that bad to do, honestly. So let's see. It's here. Whoops. Okay, bring this down to here. Okay, we'll run this all the way over. Okay, so that's 1. Oh, I should also be doing a no return valve, but it's whatever. Okay, and we'll run water here. So this one will need to be this. There we go. Okay, and then we can do this. Okay, and then that's gonna need to be a blue one. There we go. So these are the 2 waters that we want to fill up. These are the 2 purified waters. And then we will just clarify out the mineral water at the end. But from here, so I'm happy with this, right? Which I think means that I should paste this onto each of these. And the reason I'm doing this step first is so that I know where I need to do the pumps. So we'll do that. Okay. And then I did a gap of 1, and then I did it all the way down. Gap of 1. There we go. So now I can copy this whole thing. Okay, and then it gets pasted like this onto each of these. Okay, there we go. So that's where the explosions go. And now this one's already had its explosions done. So I'm going to copy this guy over. There we go. Oh, this guy doesn't have power now. That's a mistake, isn't it? Okay, there we go. So now when we look at this... What? What do you mean no power still? Oh, I didn't finish building this one. That's why. Okay, there we go. So yes, we're gonna paste this guy onto each of these. Okay, there we go. So now all of these guys have been set up. And now we're gonna do something a little weird. Well, not really. If you remember anything about how we did these before, you'll know that we've got to request stuff here. So you'll know that we request clean electrolyzer anodes, and we're gonna request something crazy like 4,000. All right. And then all of these guys are going to be doing that. Okay, so then once we have 4,000 in these, we'll place them onto the belt. So that means that the whole system will keep going. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, 4,000 may be too much. Let's think about it. 1,600 was enough for one of these, wasn't it? That's what I did, was 60, not one of those. One of these, yeah. 1,600 is what I did for these guys, I think. So, I guess we'll just have more. That's fine. That is fine, really. Oh, sorry. Okay. In the meantime, we can start planning out a little more. So, the plan is we have these here, right? And then we have our chemical plants. And I said we need 12 per. Yeah, so we need 12 per. So let's just start planning at what that's going to look like. So here we have our thing. So we go like this. And we go here. This is what we want? I think so. So I can't actually do it how I was thinking. Let's go like this then. Well, actually, probably something more like this is what we would do. So we would have this guy here, right? Purified water would go here, and we would do here, here. Actually, we probably need a cap, don't we? Okay. Okay, there we go. Now our mineralized water is going to be its own thing. Like that. So now we have this belt that's here, right? And we need to feed into here from there. So let's just go here, here, drop there, pick up there. That looks good. And we'll power these guys like this. Okay, and then we'll have a blue belt here. Right, so we'll have a blue belt here. So we can just do like something like that. Well, actually, we're gonna need more of these than we think, aren't we? So we go like that, that, okay, and then offset there, and offset there. Actually, it's easier to go the other way, isn't it? So pick up there, offset there, and then this guy will get offset there. Okay, so we have that. And that is one of the 12. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think we actually split this up here. I think it's probably easier that way. Okay, so then we would have these exact same guys, right? Just like this instead. Okay. So that means chemical plant like this. And this. This is the purified water. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. And then our water is here. So we can change this if we need to. Yeah, so this is our water here. Now, I do like this being compact like that, and then this being like this. I think pretty much everything we did at the top was right. So I'm not going to mess with that. We will have this addition here. That's okay. Where is our belt on this one? Our belt is where this belt is. Oh, dang. Isn't it where that one is? Yeah, it is. Okay. So our belt is instead going to be here, which isn't a problem, by the way, I should say. Actually, no. Is that where... Oh, no, here. Okay, so this is where our belt is up there. So that's good. So pick up there, drop there. And I do actually think that we're going to need more than one guy here. So in fakes, I'm pretty sure we want 3 of these. So let's drop there. So let's do the exact same thing at the bottom. Actually, wait a second. Can we finagle this in a way? Not really, can we? I would like to figure out a way to do this better. So, we would need our water to be on a belt here, or underground here, but this is our good water source. We don't want to put that on there. Oh, I'm being dumb. We can just move this guy up one. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So I'll have to do that on all of these. Oh no, I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, okay, there we go. Those are all connected now. Good stuff. I am going to remove these. Okay. Because those will get pasted back in. Okay, and now let's remove this. Oh no, this guy... Oh, it should still fill up, if I'm remembering correctly. I think once you do the command, it should be filling up already, but yeah. Yeah, so I think it should be fine. We'll let these guys all fill up. This one's done. Okay. Alright, and then this guy doesn't have a request going right now, so let's see. We do that, and then we do that. There we go. So now this guy will empty out. And in theory, we'll actually start. Yeah, we'll start over here. And in theory, we should start on these too. Yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, this will all get backed up, and then we'll be fine. But I essentially want to see how much it takes of this for everything to be backfilled. I'm hoping we got the right amount. That would be pretty nice if we just had the right amount requested. Oh no, it's a little not right. Well, that's not true, because these go out quite a bit more. So let's see. So this would be 12 for each side, right, if I did then this guy would need to continue to the same length of here. Now we need to do a similar thing like this. 1, 2. Okay. I need to connect that and then connect that. Okay. And same thing here. I need to connect those and then connect those. There we go. So now this would be what we're at. Oh my gosh, I'm still 800. Too many. Tragic. Okay. That's not good. So water being full, it's not good. But let's handle all of our liquids now. So let's see. We can do... Let's do one right here. And one right here. And we'll do one right there. So I think I said that 2 is enough for the mineralized water, right? I think that's what I said. Okay, and then we want to do this, and then that. Okay. But these guys are still full on water. Okay. Yeah, I guess that means that we need more clarifiers on water, huh? I'm trying to think about how I messed up. I think it's because of, what's it called? Yeah, I think it's because of, just us pumping so much at the bottom. That we're having problems. Okay, there we go. So that seems good. Now our output is full on here. That's fine. Okay, and now this guy is got more than it started with. Oh man. Okay. Now we do that. Okay. You know what? That's... Oh no, that's not okay. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I need to fix this. Oh shoot, and I just emptied that. Okay, well I'll have to fix this guy. I had 1200 on me, so let's do that. There we go. Cool. So that guy will have that. We'll remove the filter, but yeah, essentially it's not backed up here, which is a sign that we're not at full saturation. And the reason it's not backed up here is because we have so much slag here. So I think that, yeah, see, I don't know what happens with this, where I just have bots that don't finish the job. Like, you see that? It's weird. I don't understand it, and it frustrates me to no extent. Like, do some of my bots just, you know, give up on the job, or what? Okay, there we go. Delete that filter. I'll do the same thing for these guys. Okay, so now that we've done that, we should be able to go like this. So 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I have to delete this guy now. These guys aren't making any requests, so it's okay for me to delete this. I'm realizing. There we go. Okay, so now this should all get built. I guess we'll see, but yeah, this should all get built. And I've realized I am not doing well on space right now. At all. Am I? I am really not doing well on space. Okay. What this is telling me is that I am probably not going to have enough charcoal. Or enough room to make the charcoal here. So I'm going to have to bust in the charcoal from down here. So I'll do all my algae production down here. That's not too bad, right? No, it's not too bad. So I'll do all my algae production down here, I guess, and bring it up top. Okay, well, these guys are going. Hopefully my bots actually do a good job this time and fill in everything. Who am I kidding? I know they won't, and I don't understand why. But the only thing I can think of is that they're just stuck somewhere, like, over the ocean with no battery, just going super slow. That's all I can think of. But there should be, like, in between everywhere that they're picking up, so they're either picking up down here, right? They're either picking up down here or picking up over here. And there should be, like, there should be roboports in between each step. Like, the only time I could ever see them having issues is if they're crossing this ocean to get down here. But why would they be getting down here to where we're doing our module crystals? I don't know. So I really don't understand that, but whatever. Okay. Anyways, we now have a bunch of slag, right? That's the important part. We now have a bunch of slag. Okay, now why does this one not have anything on it? What happened with this guy? That made it so that it's not going. Let me guess. Bot forgot to build something. No. This side entirely is just not working because it doesn't have water. Oh, yeah, because bots didn't build the pipes. Fantastic. Wonderful. I really don't know why bots do that sometimes. It's really frustrating. Okay, there we go. So we've done that. Now we need to actually liquefy all of this. So we'll need 36, which means that we need 7 per. So if I bring this guy around like this, and we need 7, I said, so let's see, what would that look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it perfectly fits, in fact. It perfectly fits, in fact. The reason I say it perfectly fits is because we have a gap of 1 that we're not using right now. Right? Like this gap here is not getting used anywhere. So we're fine there. Let's go here. Slag. Okay. I did forget that we are going to need to do a little bit of that, aren't we? We're going to have to, whoops, drop there. Get all of these guys hooked up. There we go. That guy was simple enough to make. So now when we paste this onto each of these, we will see that we're fine. But we do need to change this guy to pick up there. That is something we need to do. Oh, whoops, I don't need the... There we go. There we go, and there we go. So that's all of them. I guess I should have justified upwards. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, so we'll build this guy. And all of these can connect. All of these should be able to connect. And we'll find a new place for that power pole. But I'd rather everything be connected, and us have to find a place for a power pole than something else. Okay, why does this guy have one here? If this guy doesn't? Oh man, I didn't copy that all the way, huh? Alright, there we go. Oh man, I didn't even copy the thing I needed. Alright, there we go. Alright, our wall of liquefiers. Okay. You know, I didn't think this through, did I? It is now. I have to get sulfuric acid to this. I guess that's just happening at the ends, and we hope it makes it all the way down. Guess that's the strategy that I'm employing here. We say there was a strategy. Okay. So now I've kind of just dispensed with the whole lane idea. So let's get these guys next. Where are they? Are they under here? No way. They're under here. That's right. So let's get 10 of these. Oh my gosh, I just saw a part that the bots didn't finish, and I'm like, dude, they didn't do this part here. And I genuinely, like, I have no clue why the bots don't do certain parts. But it's so frustrating. So incredibly frustrating. Like, I just want you to build it. And if you can't build it, tell me. Just, you know. See, like, they still haven't done these two. They haven't done these two at all. And I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. Does anything else in here look like it's a blueprint and not made? No. Anything over here? Yes, look, see, look, over here, these two guys haven't been made yet. And I don't understand why. It does not make sense to me. I don't even... Oh, because I don't have that turned on. No, I don't see any bots. Oh, because I don't have them turned on. Okay, so those got done. But what about these? These just got finished. Do I just have none of those made? Well, no, if I had none made, it would tell me that I have none made. Man, this is really bothersome. Yeah, look, I have 480. So why won't these get placed down? Okay, I have no idea why that's doing that, what it is, but we're just going to request 2 of these then and fix it. That is so annoying. I genuinely do not understand why. It's just, you know, it's just doing its thing, apparently. Yeah, we have 600 in logistic storage. Like, it's stupid. Are these on their way? Oh, these are coming from the old base. Yeah, they're coming from the old base. That's why they're taking so long. So maybe one did get... There's no way it got lost over there, because it would go from here to there. Like, it's not getting lost over anything. There's robot ports all the way along here. It shouldn't take that long. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that's infuriating. I don't see any other blueprints, though, so I think we're good. So blueprints would be pink. Okay. So now, we need to make sulfuric acid. That's a whole process that we need to do. And essentially, we need to go chemical plant here. So I think we'll do another line of pipe like this all the way down. Okay, this will be sulfuric acid. Okay. Connect that. There's no way this is good enough. I should realistically change these guys to all drop one further. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So this whole thing, these are all getting cut and moved there. Okay. So we'll do that, and now we change this to be dropping there. Okay, you are going to drop there. Okay. Okay, but now they have power problems, I see. Okay. That's no issue. We'll fix that. So next would be, we'll remove those. So now we need this, right? Okay. So we have that. And now let's see, one there, one there, one there, one there. So that's what we would have. Then we want to copy from here down to there. Alright, and then we paste that onto each of these. Why didn't it fix the inserters? Oh, it did fix them. We just have to update. Okay. So there we go. We've done that now. Whoops, we don't want that there. Okay, so we've done that. And now this allows us to do this. So each of these guys will be getting one going to them. Okay. Actually, what I should just do is copy this like that. And then paste it all the way down. There we go. Alright, so we've done that. And I said we need 7 of these. Oh, we only need 6 of these. Okay, well, that's 2 per thing. So I'm doing 1 there. Okay, and then I'll do 1 here. Alright, so we have that, and then each of these guys will need 2 liquefiers, right? Yeah, each of these need 2 liquefiers. So I think we go like this. We're making these here. Yeah, we're making this here. So pipe like this. Alright, and then we go here. And then we want to do the exact same thing, just rotated. So we go here, and then 1, 2. Okay. There. Okay. Oh, that one's easier. Okay. So then we'll have these on each of them. So we'll go like that. Let's include those guys in there because the clarifiers are kind of like my anchor. It's the easiest thing for me to paste in relation to make sure that I'm doing the right amount. Okay, good there. If we wanted to, we could just link them all, but I feel like that's extra. We don't need to do that. Okay. So then what we'll do is we'll do here, drop there, okay. And then this guy drops there. Alright, and then we want to pick up 3 away. So yeah, like that. So there we go. And then this guy is going to do this. Drop there. And yeah, pick up there. And this guy is the same thing. So drop there, pick up there. Oh wait, whoops, pick up there. So then we'll have 1 belt with all the sulfur is my new plan. So we'll have 1 belt that comes along here with all 15 sulfur. So we'll have 1 long belt like that. That'll do all the sulfur. Okay. So. Yes, okay. I need the extra purified water from here. I realize now. So we need to get that out too somehow. Surely it won't be impossible. Maybe inconvenient, but we can deal with inconvenient. So that's our purified water right there. And it looks like we could bring it out like that, right? That is an avenue of removal. So we do that. And need to delete this on each of these. Okay. Alright, and then I would copy it like that. There we go. So now we have the purified water coming out. So yeah, this is our purified water coming out. We have our belt for our sulfur. Okay, so we have, yeah, our belt for our sulfur there. Our purified water has come out. That's important. So now, let's see. I should also be pulling out our slag slurry now. So I'm going to do the bottom one. Yeah, I'll do the bottom one and then the top one. There we go. So let's do that. Alright. Cool. So we've done that. Now we have purified water and we'll have slag slurry eventually. So first off, let's get this guy going here. Oh no. Okay, maybe we run the belt this way. Maybe that is what we do. Is we run the belt this way. Alright, so now since we're running the belt this way, I can put a requester chest here. And I want to request 1,000 sulfur. Alright, so we do that. Oh, whoops, don't want those on there yet. So we want 1,000 sulfur. This will come in. Then we'll have sulfur on these guys. Now we need to put oxygen on these. And I realize I've made a mistake here. These guys should be further out. Oh, they can't be. I see. These can, though. These can be much further out, yeah. So we're going to make these guys way further out. There we go. Alright, there we go. So we've done that. Now we need to get purified water to these guys. So I'm just going to go like this for these. Right, and this is not the last thing we'll need purified water for. Okay, we've gotten 1,000 here, so let's get these guys set up. Alright, there we go. So these guys now have sulfur, good stuff. Now they need oxygen. So let's see. This will be oxygen here. I'm not sure how much we'll need to keep up with this, or how many air splitters we're going to need, but hopefully not too many. Okay, we are running out of space, but I'm hopeful that we can fit it, all remaining stuff into here. All we really need is a couple hydro plants, which I'm planning on putting up at the very top here. Then all of these guys. We need all of those. Those are going to be the tough ones because we also have to fit in filters that deal with all the fluids. But I think it's possible. So I think the easiest way for me to do this is just to request 10 of these. And then each of these will have 2. I think that's the easiest way. So we'll go chemical plant like here. Okay, we want to split that. Okay, vent nitrogen, hook that up. That's taking up more space than I want. What I should really be doing is something like this instead, shouldn't I? So I go like that. Okay. Oh, whoops. I forgot I requested hydro plants and didn't clear it. Oh well. I have 2 hydro plants now. I'll be using them, so yeah. Wow, I used almost all of it already. That's crazy. That was a pretty good guess then with 1,000. Right, there's our air filters. Yeah, air filters. It's like, is that what they were called? It is. Oh, I can't even do it like that. Oh, but, I don't need to do it like that. I can do this then. And I think that's within the bounds. Look at that. Okay, there we go. Okay. So these guys should now be making sulfuric acid, and they are. Good stuff. So that means I shall copy this. Or, whoops, I'll copy this. And get that going onto each of these. Alright, there we go. Oh man, I didn't mean to copy those guys. Okay, and now we can delete this. Okay. And, oh, well, we're fine. We're within our boundaries that I set up, I think. Oh, we're not. But oh well. That's just a little. Not a big deal. Okay. Oh, and then a couple of these guys need power. I see. There we go. So now we are making sulfuric acid. Yes, we are making sulfuric acid. Good stuff. Okay, now from there, I need to, let's see. Okay, we'll need to process our we'll need to do hydro plants to process the sulfuric wastewater. So my plan is to run these guys like this. Sulfuric wastewater goes here. Okay. Sulfur is going to go like this. Okay. There we go. Oh no, that's not our purified water. This is. I'm so close. So this guy can move up one easily. So that's what we're gonna do, is move it up one. So that we can go like this. Okay, so each of these guys is getting taken off. Oops. Okay, and then game moved up one. Okay, there we go. We're set on that. These guys, these need to be clarified. Okay, first let's change these guys. Like that. I'll delete these and just make sure to include it in my copy paste. Okay. Alright. Then technically we could use this if we wanted to. Yeah, so we actually should use this. Yeah, we should be able to do that. So I think that is all of these guys handled. And that means that I should copy paste this guy. Oops. Let's recopy this. Use my anchor point that I was talking about my... Oh no, actually I don't want to copy like that. Copy too much. And I do actually think I can just get away with copying from here. Okay, there we go. Hook these up. Alright. Okay, so there we go. Now I just need to fit in an insane amount of the whatever it's called, filtration units. So now I need 72 filtration units in here. Yeah, so what, that's 8 rows of 9. So that would mean that it is 4 rows of 18. Let's see what we can pull off here. So we start here. Okay, so first things first, we're going to need a belt going through. Probably 2 belts, one for empty and one for not, that are both doing the frame. So we're going to need a blue belt going in. So blue belt going in and blue belt going out, right? So that's what we need. And then whoops, like that. Okay, and we can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, we could fit tons of these, so 9, 18. So that's 18 right there. right? I think that's 18. 18, yeah. So I said I needed 4 rows of 18. So I essentially need to make these guys each, I'm essentially making a half, right? So this will be half of one. Okay, so that's half of one. So we have this going now. Actually, I think it needs to go one further down, doesn't it? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, that doesn't line up, does it? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is the cleanest if it works, but it doesn't. All the way does it. Okay, let's try to make it work. Could I make this work? No. So this guy wouldn't work here. I see. So I want to see how many I can get to work, because if we have to skip a few, I can live with that. Like, if the vast majority of these, let's see. So this guy couldn't. Yeah, because if the vast majority of them can just work like this, we're set. And it is looking like the vast majority of these can do this, which is pretty baller. Oh, nope, can't do that one. Okay. Well, actually, yes, we can. Okay. That's quite a few. Now, would these reach one further? Yes, if they reach one further, then okay, they do. So yeah, there's really no reason for me not to do this. And move it one over. Okay, and now we have much more flexibility to make the ones that didn't work before work. Oh, that doesn't work how I wanted it to. No. Okay, so this goes like this. That's our first step, right? We know that. Then each of these is going to go like this, I guess. Because of that, we have some sideways room on the ones that don't connect to make it work. Oh wait, even more so, we can literally just go like this for this, can't we? Yeah, we can. Okay. So any of the ones that connect will be used as points for us to get this in. Alright. Then each of these will become this. And then we're going to drop this bad boy onto each of these. Okay, there we go. So we've done that. These guys are going to be very similar. They're quite simply just going to be this for each. Actually, I don't know if this one is. Let me think about this. I think we want this guy like this, for sure. So this one should be the close one. And the reasoning for that will become clear, hopefully shortly. And I apologize, this episode is going to be a longer one. Yeah, we're already quite high up on time, aren't we? That's alright. See, I just don't understand why some of these things just won't be made. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, there we go. And then we have... Okay, there you go. So now I need to connect to here, right? So now to connect to here, anywhere I can, I'm going to do this. Yes, yes, excellent, excellent. Now, hopefully, all of these can do that. Oh, no. I went the wrong direction. It's gotta go like this. My bad. Okay. Okay, so what I'll do is... I have to go like that. So I guess I'll put this onto each of them. And I should be able to do this on all of them. Keyword is should. Nope, so this one I can't. Okay, so that is why we'll also be connecting them with undergrounds. So I guess that's okay. So I also want to do this. What? How is that mixing fluids with different types? That shouldn't be. Oh no, where have I messed up? So this one, for some reason, doesn't think it's sulfuric acid. Or sulfuric wastewater. Why does it not think that? Or does it think this is not sulfuric wastewater? Oh, this is not sulfuric wastewater. Crap. Okay. I may be stupid. I may be stupid. I don't have my sulfuric wastewater all connected. I have, like, literally I'm just hoping that I can connect like that. Which I guess I can on some, but it's going to be unreliable, to say the least. If I can get a connection. Yeah, see, because now I need it here. But I can't get it there. Whoops, did I... Okay, it may have just been that one that I rotated. It's not even working, so may as well do that. Okay, so I'm running into issues. I guess that's because, yeah, so if I look at this, I in theory need a one wide gap between each of these, huh? That would fix it. Okay. So really what I should be doing, let's see, because this is where it cuts off for one, yeah. So basically, I need to do this. Oh, that sucks to have to do. Okay, I have to delete all of these that don't have a partner. Okay, so now that I've done that, I guess I should finish these first, shouldn't I? So I should get the other side fixed too, so that whenever it's... Okay, well, we have multiple issues. First off is this. Okay. There we go. So now from here, we'll go power pole on each of these. These guys are going to need to get moved. Okay, let's request 4 of these guys. Again. Yeah, I apologize. This one's going to be real long. Guess it will be a double to make up for the fact that I didn't do one yesterday because of the plumbing issue. Okay, so we'll go there, pick up there, drop there. We'll do 2 of those, okay, and then we'll do 2 of these. Okay, and then we have 2 offsets, we're fine like that. Cool. There we go. Now, sorry. Oh my gosh. I've been really tired lately because I've been dog sitting. And this dog is used to getting up at 5 a.m. every morning. I am not used to that. I'm like at 7 a.m. at the earliest. So, I still have my bad sleep habit of staying up later. And I'm getting woken up at 5 by the dog, wanting to go outside. Oh man. Okay. So now we have these guys, so... So, we'll have to go here, I think. Okay, I do want all of these guys to be on the same one. So I forgot to delete that. Oh well, I'll just have 4 on me. It's fine. Ah, that's what I'll use this 1 wide gap for. So I'll have a 1 wide gap here, and this is where I'll take it out. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That'll be excellent, won't it? I should do the same thing over here. Okay, these guys should actually be hooked up like that, but yeah, we can bring these out. Okay, so we've done that, and now we will do this. Sulfuric acid. Alright. There we go. So, oh wait, actually I should just put it here, shouldn't I? all of these guys don't need that anymore. So this can clear up to that. Okay, there we go. And that should be one done. And I think it'll allow all of them to be connected. Oh, well, I'll have to do like that or whatever, right? But that's okay. So we've done that. Okay. Now it should be as simple as copying this guy. There. Well, gotta go quite a far bit back, don't we? Because I realize now they're not gonna have the, what's it called? The pipes on the purified water, so I do need to do this. Okay, so I go, oh no. What's in the way? Where do I have an issue? It would be one of the... yeah, I can't really tell, so... Oh, part of our problem is this. This guy is like this on the other ones. Or other one, so let's delete this on each of those. Okay, so now when I do this, is it looking more correct? Yeah, but there still says there's a power pole in the way, and I have no idea where. Okay, if I don't know where it is and it causes a problem later, we can fix it. But for now, it looks like we're gonna be fine. Okay, there we go. So we've done that now. We also still need to get purified water and sludge over here now. Let's see. I'm curious if I can run this. I can't make it all the way. Okay. Oh, but I could just do that. Okay. So I can do that. I think I can do this. No, I can't. Oh, I can almost. I think I just shift click this though. Because the thing that's different shouldn't be important, I don't think. I think this is fine. Oh, no, whoops. Okay, besides that, I think this is fine. Let's see. It looks like it. Luckily, each of these are isolated, so if there's a problem with one, it'll be quarantined to that. Okay, I guess we can just now go with all four. Okay, there we go. So we have that done now. Oh man, it's not gonna fit. I can tell now. How did I get in here? Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. I can tell now. Oh, this is not good. Okay. These guys are set up. Whoops, one needs to be offset there. Okay, there we go. So now that guy's done. So let's copy paste this now. Oh, whoops, power pole can't go there. Power pole can go there though. Oh man, okay. I'll have to rethink this one. So I can only do 3 of the 4 here. Okay, how do I fix this? I guess I don't. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Get them all powered. Get those all going there. Okay, which ones? Ah, yeah. You still have some here that aren't filling in. Oh my gosh, I hate that. I hate it. Okay. So we've done that, and now we need to do something similar with purified water. This one's going to be trickier. So our best bet, I think, is this. Oh, that doesn't even... Yeah, sorry, man. That's our best bet. It's like that. But that doesn't really work now, does it? Okay. Huh. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So we need to get purified water in there. We have all of our sulfuric wastewater hooked up. We're happy with that. Man, this is really bothering me. I don't know why the bots just refuse to do it. And it'll be a mystery for me forever. But yeah. Okay, so maybe we don't use this like this. Maybe we don't do this. So maybe this is just used for us to get purified water up. I don't think that's the worst idea. So yeah, we're just gonna use this gap here for purified water because it seems to be the only place we can get it in. Which is unfortunate because it was actually pretty well done. Okay, so we're... What is this part for? Oh, it's for this. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha. So now we need purified water. Okay, so we go there. Okay. Uh-huh, I see. Huh. Okay, there we go. Now we copy this guy, paste it onto each of these. Okay, and then we'll have purified water up there. Okay. So then that is one set. And we'll see. Can we fit a second? Please. 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 Oh, nope. Close but no cigar. Oh, man. Okay. I guess that means that we are deconstructing that. I'm not sure we're even inside of a construction zone now for bots. Oh, we are. Okay. Now, when I paste this... Oh, okay. Maybe we stagger it then. Let's see. So that's pretty good. So I go here, I guess. And is there really no better way to do this? I mean, not really. Okay. So I guess we place that there. Let's see. Go like this. And then this. And there we go. You can hear my dog barking at somebody. Probably somebody dropping off like a package. He does love barking at those people. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, that is probably about all I can do this episode. In the next episode, I'll actually start making the charcoal and everything, but I really don't want to make an episode longer than 2 hours, and really I should have made this one like 2. So, hopefully you enjoyed. This is kind of what our end game is looking like, is spamming a bunch of things like this. And then I guess we'll pump all of our mineral sludge that we're making down into tanks down here and then make a train stop. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.